Hey everybody! Google just announced some new features to Google Classroom and a couple to Google Forms as of August 1st, and I thought I'd just take you through some of the my favorites anyway, I guess. And so I go to Google Classroom, and here's all of my classes, which I didn't archive any of them yet, and I really ought to. So I clicked into period 8, and maybe I'm concerned about one specific student. I've had this happen 1,000 times where I just want to see if one student, they said, oh, I fixed my work, go check my work. And I'm like, oh, but then I have to go and find you and go into each assignment and click in and out. It was such a pain. But now I don't have to. I can just go to Students tab, click on the student's name, and here's all of their assignments right here, and I can just click on the one I'm looking for and go and specifically score that one, hit the back arrow, and I'm out. So again, that's the Students tab, find the student you're looking for, click their name. There's all of their assignments right here. You can go and find which one you're looking for, click on it, score it from here, and then you're out. So that's one great way to do it. But there's actually another way to access all of the students' work, because sometimes we're actually in the assignment itself and we're not thinking about that specific student until we reach their name and grading. So let's say I'm in here and I'm grading all of my students and I get all the way down to Noah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm scoring him. Did he actually turn in that other assignment he said he was going to? He promised he would. I just click on his name right here. Again, it's going to bring me to all of his assignments. I just click on what I'm looking for, and then he didn't turn this in because I think it was a mark is done, but then it'll bring me back to the stream. So that's how to find work for one specific student. I love that feature. Here's another one that a lot of people have been asking me for, and I thought, gee, this is such a little thing. Why don't they do that? Well, a lot of you like your classes in order, so here's my period 8, 4, and 3. Well, you would prefer them in numeric order, right? So why don't we drag and drop them? Yay! They did it. Okay, so that's pretty easy and so helpful. I don't have a band class, if you're wondering, and I'm not a mister either, but that was just for a screencast we did. Anyway, so that's two of them. That's single view of student work, and that's reorder classes. Decimal grading is just to, if you're wanting to do like not quite even number of points. So if you could do 8.5 out of 10, like an 85%. So that's not a big deal. Transferring your class, I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not that hard to learn. Let me see if I can. You're like, why is that not a big deal? It's a big deal. You're right. I should go show you. All right. So if I go in here, let's say I'm scoring out of 20 points. Grace needed more work. Here, let's go down to Brian. Let's say Brian's was really, really awesome. I should now be able to give him decimal points. Let's just see if it does it. Yes, it does. And I would just click away from it to get it to recognize. Sometimes you're like, why is it? Because you have to click out of the box for it to register the save, and then you would click return. Okay, so that's how you would do that. That's your decimal grading. And then there's even more. If you want to transfer your class ownership, so if you're in the class and you're in the About section and you're sharing the class with somebody, like you have teachers invited, but you want to transfer the ownership, let me see if I can find a class that I have something where I'm sharing with other teachers. Let me go to my STS and see, because right now we have, here's, if I wanted to, here's me, there's Gabby, there's Noah, there's the other Gabby. We're all teachers, right? So if I wanted to give this STS classroom, oops, I clicked on the wrong link. Sorry, my bad, you guys. If you go up here, oh, here it is. I'm going to remove her from the class because she's graduated, and I'm so sorry, Gabby. I miss you already. But I could make her the class owner just like that. I would click on it. That would be good if you have somebody like leaving. the district or, on medical leave and you have to take over their class. Especially good if there's substitutes, long-term subs coming in. That would really, really be helpful. So I'm removing Gabby. I'm so sorry, Gabby. All right. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. Profile picture on mobile. I'm not going to show you right now. These new classroom integrations are really, really amazing. Quizzes I'm going to play around with. I've heard of it before. I used it like a while ago. I want to see if there's anything new. But this Kami one, oh my gosh, you could take any of your PDFs and like mark them up. And I know some of you have been itching to do that. So I thought, wow, that's super duper cool. So I'll make another screencast on that sometime. Class code, super easy. I know you all would love to have had this like 2 years ago, but if you make your new classes, when you make your new classes, and you're going to want to invite your students in, you're going to look for the code. So you click on students. You're like, where's my code? It's in students, class code. Click there and click on display. And there it is. It's a big, big class code. So you don't have to zoom in and zoom out or write it on the board or any of that anymore. Awesome, awesome, awesome. A couple things about Google Quizzes. I don't really know because I haven't tried it yet. But apparently, the grades that they get in quizzes is going to transfer straight over to Google Classroom, which is nice. And another feature is they're going to be adding feedback. I really wish they would add us to allow us to number each question, though. Like, that seems simple, but we'll keep waiting for that. Anyway, so that's a quick overview of all this stuff, and hopefully you like it. Some of this is to me invaluable, and it's just what I was looking for. So I hope you enjoy it too. Thanks.